Please text the word something along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Fans, here's the mascot name of offense and defense. We'll see a poster of Lucky the Leprechaun. The National Basketball Association and the Boston Celtics are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior. At forward, number 0, James.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. But these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team. And
we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. Tatum at the elbow. Intercepted.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Here's Holiday, and it's good for 2. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
So Shams, our NBA champion Boston Celtics, last year, a terrific record from beginning to end. Could this be a dynasty in the making?
They have all the necessary ingredients. When you think about their top players, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, this is a group that's locked in for the long term. They have Kristaps Porzingis, Jrue Holiday, Derek White, Al Horford returning. This is a team that has potential to win for the next 3 to 5 years. That starts with having your key players and your top players locked in. When you think about the teams with dynasty potential in today's NBA, the Celtics have to be at the top of the list.
Trent gets the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. There's the three. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 9 points in the game so far. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to... play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in. Milwaukee leading by 12. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Prince out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Q. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Portis in at center. Count that one.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Pass to Cornett. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Ken. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Middleton.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there, but this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatum's, Jaylen Brown, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And that one's good, Tatum. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Celtics trail by 19, and there's the foul. It's on cue. So it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate.
Gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
The offensive rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hands it from downtown. Connaughton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can... keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Here's Key. Yep, that one goes in there. 16 points for Q.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
That's to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Aggressive drive by Holiday, a wily veteran who knows how to pick up those fouls.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
That free throw good from Jrue Holiday.
So many things have changed around Jrue Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in for Jason Tatum. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Jrue Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Back to Connaughton. Here's Key. Oh, good with the triple. Boston shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Brown gets to Holiday.
James.
Horford with the screen on Wright. Holiday with it. Now Wright defending.
And how about the numbers here for Jrue Holiday? Good season for him last year. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench. He gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show.
Connaughton passes to Key. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Key's got 18 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Holiday the pass to Brooks. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Brown's got his second bucket.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Here's Key. Good. And a nice assist from Prince.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Step back shot. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Q. Pat Connaughton is out there with Smith. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Wright in at the 2. Here's Key. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority. For them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Brown outside. Ball's knocked loose, and there's the foul. It's on Q. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Number 7.
Brown kicks to Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Over to the left wing. Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Key. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Hauser. Rebound, Milwaukee. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Out to Wright. Pass to Key. Now Livingston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Key for 3. Horford with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Shoots over Connaughton. And the basket by Horford.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
Here's Portis. And that one is good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right against Brown. Now Tatum over Livingston. Tatum no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Pritchard off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Shoot 2. He's off on the first. The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Wright. Good on the second free throw. here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Horford sets a screen for White. It's good from long range.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Out to the wing.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. Third personal foul. Second team.
And the first one drops. Jrue Holiday. He's checked in for Pritchard. The Bucks also with the sub. Beauchamp's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Key.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50%. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regard to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the official a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Prince, the pass to Key. Over Holiday. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Key. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Q. And finished off by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
He gets it in there. Prince has got his first basket.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Q.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's White. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Connaughton against White. Connaughton passes to Key. Misses off the right iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
To the left side wing. 13 feet away. No good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.
Great win tonight, MP.
Hello.